Confidence is such a strange thing, isn't it? Some people walk into a room and immediately look comfortable. They speak clearly, laugh easily, and seem relaxed around everyone. Meanwhile, another person can spend 10 minutes preparing themselves just to say one sentence. And the interesting thing is, confidence is not always about how somebody looks on the outside. Some of the loudest people are actually insecure, and some of the quietest people are deeply confident inside. Welcome back to Life Quest Learning. My name is Emily, and on this channel, we learn English through calm conversations about life, emotions, relationships, and modern experiences. So, while we talk naturally together, you also improve your English listening, vocabulary, and understanding. During the episode, I'll explain some important words and phrases in simple English, so learning feels easy and natural. So today, let's talk about confidence. What really is confidence? Why do some people struggle with it? And can confidence actually be learned? Honestly, I think many people believe confidence means becoming fearless. But that's not true at all. Confident people still feel nervous. They still doubt themselves sometimes. They still feel embarrassed, awkward, or anxious. The difference is that they do not allow those feelings to completely stop them. And doubt is a very useful English word. As a verb, to doubt means to feel unsure about something. For example, she doubts herself too much. That means she does not believe in herself fully. As a noun, I have doubts about this decision. And this means I feel uncertain. Many English words can be both nouns and verbs, and native speakers use doubt very often when talking about confidence or fear. I remember when I was younger, I thought confident people were simply born different. I thought they naturally knew what to say, how to act, and how to handle life perfectly. But the older I get, the more I realize that confidence usually comes from experience and not perfection. For example, think about learning English. At first, speaking can feel scary. You worry about mistakes. You think too much before every sentence. Sometimes your brain understands English, but your mouth refuses to cooperate. But slowly, after practicing again and again, speaking becomes a lot easier. And that is confidence. Confidence grows through action. And grow is another important English verb. To grow means to develop slowly over time. For example, her confidence grew over the years, meaning she became more confident gradually. Another example is, you grow stronger through experience. I think one reason many people struggle with confidence today is because of comparison. Social media constantly shows us people who seem smarter, richer, more attractive, more successful, or more talented. After seeing perfect images all day, normal human life suddenly feels not good enough. But social media rarely shows reality. Nobody posts videos of themselves feeling insecure at 2 a.m. Nobody uploads moments where they feel rejected, awkward, or lost. People usually show the polished version of their lives, the version they want you to see. And polished is a useful adjective. Polished means improved, refined, or made to look perfect. For example, she gave a polished presentation. And this means the presentation looked very professional and prepared. Social media is often polished reality, not complete reality. Honestly, confidence also changes the way people speak. Confident people usually speak more calmly. They pause naturally. They do not rush every sentence because they are not constantly afraid of judgment. And judge is another important word. To judge means to form an opinion about someone. For example, people are afraid of being judged, meaning they are afraid of negative opinions from others. I think fear of judgment controls many people's lives without them even realizing it. Some people stay quiet because they are afraid of sounding stupid. Some people avoid opportunities because they fear failure. Some people never try new things because they worry about embarrassment. But the truth is, everybody looks silly sometimes. Even me. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody says awkward things. Everybody feels insecure sometimes. And that is part of being human. One thing that helped me personally was realizing that confidence is not, I know I will succeed. Confidence is, I will be okay even if I fail. And that mindset changes everything. Because suddenly, failure becomes less terrifying. And terrifying is a strong English adjective. Terrifying means extremely scary. For example, public speaking feels terrifying for many people. Another example would be, the thoughts of rejection can feel terrifying. But confidence slowly grows when you survive situations you once feared. For example, the first time you speak English with somebody, you may feel nervous. The second time feels slightly easier. Then eventually you realize, oh, maybe I can actually do this. That is why practice matters so much. And practice can be both a noun and a verb. As a noun, practice makes improvement. As a verb, I practice English every day. Native speakers use this word constantly. I also think confidence becomes healthier when it is quiet. Nowadays, people sometimes confuse confidence with arrogance, but they are very different things. Confidence says, I believe in myself, while arrogance says, I am better than everyone. And arrogance is an important noun. Arrogance means acting overly proud or believing you are superior to others. For example, his arrogance pushed people away. Truly confident people usually do not need to constantly prove themselves. They are comfortable enough to stay calm. I think one of the most attractive qualities in a person is quiet confidence. Someone who is kind, relaxed, emotionally stable, and secure in themselves. Not perfect, not loud, just comfortable enough being who they are. Because honestly, pretending to be someone else is extremely exhausting. And exhausting means something makes you very tired, physically or emotionally. For example, trying to impress everyone is exhausting. I think many people spend years trying to become acceptable to everyone around them. But confidence often begins when you stop needing approval from everyone. And approval is another excellent English noun. Approval means acceptance or support from others. For example, she constantly seeks approval from people, meaning she always wants others to validate her. The truth is, no matter who you are, some people will like you and some people will not. And that's just life, honestly. You could be intelligent, kind, talented, funny, and genuine. And somebody will still dislike you for absolutely no reason. Quite crazy, I know. And that has more to do with them than you. Before we end today's conversation, I want you to remember something very important. Confidence is not built in one day. It grows slowly through experience, mistakes, challenges, practice, and self-acceptance. Sometimes confidence is simply speaking, even when your voice shakes. Sometimes confidence is trying again after embarrassment. Sometimes confidence is allowing yourself to be imperfect publicly. And honestly, that kind of confidence is much more real than pretending to have life completely figured out. Thank you for spending this time with me today on Life Quest Learning. I hope you learned some useful English naturally, while also thinking a little differently about confidence and self-belief. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment about what confidence means to you, and continue improving your English with us through real conversations and storytelling. Take care of yourself. Stop comparing your entire life to somebody else's highlight reel. And I'll see you in the next episode of Life Quest Learning. See ya!